Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your TNA Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1863 of the show. How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are having a very blessed day. It is Friday, or Friday, you're getting paid, and it is December the 6th, 2024, and 1:21 p.m. Now, normally I usually do my TNA Event Center last night after Rant and Rave, but thanks to Mr. House of Rebellion, which is I wanted to ask you all a question, kept me up, and I had a cold. I figured it'd be too late for me to do the video. I need to get some sleep to get up on the next day. Guess what? I had to do it today. I had to do the TNA report. I usually do it last night. Oh, can I talk to all of you after the stream? I got a cold. I want to get this video. To me, this is what's going through my mind. I got a cold. I got a bit of a cold. I want to get this video over with so I can get it done, over with, and get some sleep. No, I'm going to ask you all a question. Oh, great. So ask your question and let me go. Let's not be grumpy like Gary all of a sudden. Anyways, just kidding. No, it's a real cool thing coming up. I won't spoil anything for the time being. So, just to let you know, thanks a lot, Dan. I always want to say Dan. Laces out, Dan. Anyways, this cracks me up. Now, this cracks me up. First and foremost, before I get into the TNA report today, I went to the Caliente Mexican Grill. I tried their buffalo chicken sandwich, crispy version, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Recommend it if you're a buffalo chicken sub fan. If you like buffalo chickens, like buffalo chicken wings or chicken sandwiches, I always missed out. The best buffalo chicken sandwiches I've always tasted was Ruby Tuesday, but Caliente Mexican Grill right up there. And that means I'm moving the Papagino's version third place, ladies and gentlemen. But so there you go. So if you want to know my opinion on the buffalo chicken sub from Caliente Mexican Grill, very good. 2 thumbs up from me. Yeah. Woo. Anyways, so what happened last night is the fallout from Turning Point. As you know, Final Resolution comes up. And in a 5-way match to determine the number 1 contender to the X Division title, Ace Austin versus Trent Seven versus JDC versus Leon Slater versus Kushida. Winner will face Moose for the X Division title at Final Resolution. And Kushida won that matchup. And Gia Miller interviewed Tasha Steelz, who addresses Jordan Grace. And Tasha Steelz believed that she should be challenging Masha Slamovich for the Knockouts Championship. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not. PCO and Sami Callihan took on the Good Hands, and the Good Hands decided to run their mouth and they disrespected Jay Chung, a.k.a. Jen Alexander, and started running their mouths. PCO and Sami Callihan ended up winning the matchup. But then, as PCO and Sami Callihan were celebrating, the lights went out, and then this number 23 is shown up. Who's 23? Is it a person? Is it a team? Is it a... Number 23, is it a person? Is it a team? Is it a stable? Is it somebody that's against Sami Callihan? Who has a vendetta against him? I don't know. Who is number 23? We all know that could be Michael Jordan's own. Could Michael Jordan become a wrestler? I don't know. All I know is this number 23 is going to be playing mind games until we find out who it is. And Nick Nemeth addressed how his 2024 went with him being the world champion and all. And of course, AJ Francis, a.k.a. Uncle Phil, and Casey Navarro, First Class, interrupts him. And, AJ Francis runs his mouth like usual, thinking he could beat Nick Nemeth. So Santino Morella came up. So what's going on here? And Nick Nemeth goes, okay, and I'm fighting champion. Why not? And this guy wants a shot. What do you think? And I'll give him a shot. So at Final Resolution, the TNA World Heavyweight title on the line as Nick Nemeth defends it against AJ Francis. That's right, AJ Francis, ladies and gentlemen. A.K.A. Uncle Phil. Anyways, so So the tag team titles were on the line. The Hardys against the System 1-on-1. And then Alicia Edwards gets involved in the matchup and everything else. And the Hardys won by disqualification. Thanks to Alicia Edwards' involvement, they got put through tables and all that. Spitfire addressing the women's tag team division, especially the By Elegance team of Heather and Ash. And I believe Dana Luna will be taking on Heather By Elegance in next week's matchup. So there's that. So Tina Morella addresses the Fayetteville crowd, and he decided to make the Hardys and the System in a rematch for the tag titles, but this time around it'll be a tables match. Meanwhile, PCL and Callahan confronts Hammerstone and Jake Something about 23. Are you guys 23? But then he said, well, we'll do something about it. How about this? Next week we'll kick both of your butts in. So there's that. Hammerstone and Jake Something is one team you gotta look out for. Jordan Grace took on Tasha Steelz 1-on-1. And Alicia Edwards gets involved in the matchup, giving Tasha Steelz the victory over Jordan Grace. And then, as Steelz and Edwards continue to attack Grace after the matchup, here comes Masha Slamovich, helping Grace out. And that leads a Knockouts World title as Masha Slamovich will defend against Tasha Steelz. Meanwhile, Joe Hendry comes out in commentary for the main event matchup in an 8-man tag. It will be Eric Young, Jonathan Gresham, Steve Macklin, and Mike Santana against Frankie Kazarian and the Northern Armory. That would be Josh Alexander, Judas Icarus, and Travis Williams. The matchup was going very, very fine until the brouhaha came outside of the ring, distracting the referee. Frankie Kazarian grabbed his Call Your Shot trophy. Bonks, I believe Mike Santana was about to finish off the team. Bonks, he got bonked in the head with it by Kazarian. And Kazarian and the Northern Armory did pick up the victory because of that matchup. How Santina Morella going to handle this? We shall see. Other wrestling news, I should go about this. Penta El Zero is officially a free agent. I would not be surprised if he decides to go to the WWE. Hey, a little reunion with Io Sky maybe from Lucha Underground. Remember, Io Sky, when it was Hit the Cutie, took on Penta in a I am sure that could Penta could join forces with the LWO. Who knows for sure. But then also, Ring of Honor, Matt Cardona showing up, and he's challenging the Nueve, Chris Jericho, for the Ring of Honor World Title at Final Battle. You know what? It's about time that somebody like Cardona shows up. And Chris Jericho almost called him Zack Ryder. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And Chris Jericho is like a Run DMC song. He talks too much, and boy, he never shuts up. And Chris Jericho, hi guys. Hey, come on, Jericho. Man, you annoying sometimes, brother. You used to be an entertaining dude. I used to like it when you put people on the list, man. Now we got this high learning tree. Hi, guys. And then poor Brian Keats. Respect Chris Jericho. We tried to be like Mr. T all of a sudden. A pretty the fool doesn't anybody disrespect Chris Jericho. So Jericho's Hannibal Smith. Okay, if that's the case, like the evil version of the A-Team, you got Jericho being the evil version of Hannibal Smith, and you got Brian Keith being the evil version of B.A. Baracus. What does it make Big Bill? Face Man? Oh, you need now Howling Man Murdoch, and you got your complete team, man. I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the big news going down in wrestling so far. So, as you know, Saturday night's main event, 4 title matches are happening. 2 undisputed. The WWE title, Cody Rhodes against Kevin Owens. World title, Gunther versus Finn Balor. The women's world title, Liv Morgan defends against Io Sky. You got the finals of the women's United States title. And what are they going to do with the saga of the New Day? We'll find out as we go along here. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen. Not only that. We got NXT Deadline tomorrow. So we did a little picks and predictions on that Last night on Rant and Rave, I thought was pretty good. And ladies and gentlemen, we got 4 Mondays left of Raw on the USA Network. Because come January 6th, Raw is going to be moving to Netflix. Am I excited? Yes, I am. And Pat McAfee will make his return. And, and that's going to be really, really cool. I know not a lot of people like Pat McAfee. Well, I do. He's very enthusiastic. He knows he's been wrestling. I think if you know your wrestling knowledge, you have that great wrestling knowledge, you're capable of doing very, very well. So, as far as commentary and all that is concerned, so I'm really excited about that. Well, that is all the time we have on this show, 1,863 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Next up is the game of strategy, luck, knowledge, and daring. Bullseye. That's right. Me against that old rotten lightning in 20 rounds. We'll see what happens there. All right, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.